Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to make this butterfly. They can be used as a pin cushion, as a keychain, as a bag charm. They're very easy to make. The size will depend of the yarn and crochet hooks that you're going to use. I will leave you the materials in the description box below. So let's get started. We're going to start our first round with a magic ring. We're going to make inside the magic ring 6 single crochet. Now we can close our ring. We are not going to slip stitch because we were working the round. So into the first single crochet that we make, we are going to make another single crochet. And we're going to use a stitch marker. This will be the start of our work. Now we are going to make another into the same stitch, another single crochet, and we're going to make 2 single crochet in each stitch in this way. At the end of the second round, we should have 12 stitches. For the third round, we're going to make 1 single crochet in 1 stitch and 1 increase, 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So I'm going to start with my first single crochet. Into the next stitch I'm going to make an increase. It means 2 single crochet into the same, 1 into the next, 2 into the next. You will follow this pattern through all the third round. At the end of round 3, we should have 18 stitches. And now we're going to start round 4. We are going to make 2 single crochet into different stitches and 1 increase in this way. I'm going to mark my first one, 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch 1 single crochet, into the next increase, 2 single crochet into the same stitch. And that's what we're going to do for round number 4. 2 single crochet into different stitches and 1 increase. At the end of round number 4, we should have 24 stitches. Now from round 5 to 8, we're going to make a single crochet around without any increases. So for 4 more rounds, we're going to make only single crochet around in this way. I will finish this 4 more rounds and I will meet you there. I finished round number 8, and of course we still have our 24 stitches. That's how it looks like. Now we're going to start round 9. We're going to decrease, so we're going to do 1 single crochet in 1 stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and decrease. I'll show you how. So I'm going to do 1 single crochet. I'm going to mark this stitch because it's my first. Into the next 1 single crochet and a decrease into the next 2 stitches in this way. And we continue with this pattern. 1 1 decrease. I will finish round 9 and I will meet you there. At the end of round 9, we should have 18 stitches. For round 10, we are going to make 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. I'm going to start with my first single crochet, and I'm going to mark it, and 1 decrease. In this way, we are going to follow this pattern around. 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. At the end of round 10, we should have 12 stitches. For round 11, we don't do any decrease, we just make a single crochet around. I finished round 11. We still have our 12 stitches. Now I'm going to fill a little bit the bowl with the little polyfill that I have here, and I'm not going to fill it all the way through because I don't want my top wings to be rounded. To explain, these are not filled all the way through. As you can see, they are a little bit flat. I like it better this way, but by all means, if you like it more rounded, you can fill it all the way through and it will be round this part. So I'm going to finish to fill the wing and I will meet you for round number 12. I finished to fill my top wings, and now what we're going to do for round number 12, which is our last round, is decrease around. So we're going to have 6 decreases because we have 12 stitches. We're going to decrease around. We don't need our stitch marker. In this way. I finish round number 12. I made my 6 decreases and now I'm going to cut the yarn, and I'm going to use a yarn needle to close I'm going to use this reverse magic ring. It's like decreasing but with your yarn needle. Oops, he escaped. Let's put it back. Now we can hide our yarn. I'm gonna cut the excess, and our top wing is ready. I'm going to flatten a little bit. You need to make 2 of this. To start the bottom wings, we're going to change a color. If you want, you can use the same color. I like to make it with the 2 different colors. We start with the magic ring, and inside the magic ring we're going to make 4 single crochet. 1, 2. We're going to close our magic ring, not too tight. We're going to work in round, so we're not going to close, but we're going to make into the first single crochet, we're going to make a single crochet, which will be the start of our round. So I'm going to mark this first. Here we're going to we make already 1, so into the second stitch we're going to make 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and this is an increase. Into the next stitch 1 single crochet. Into the last stitch we're going to make 2 single crochet into the same stitch, another increase. So at this point we have 6 single crochet. For round 3, now we have 6 stitches. Round 3 we are going to make 1 single crochet and 1 increase around. I make my first single crochet, and then into the next stitch I'm going to make an increase, 2 single crochet. We do this 3 times. At the end of round 3 we have 9 stitches. For round 4 we're going to make 2 single crochet, 1 in each stitch, 1 like this. I'm going to mark 2, and the next stitch we're going to make an increase. So this is the pattern that we're going to follow: 1 single crochet in 1 stitch, 1 into the next stitch, and 1 increase all the way around. At the end of round 4 we have 12 stitches, so I'm going to push this one so we can work better. We should have this little cone. Now to start round 5 we're going to make 1 single crochet, 1 increase around. So I'm going to take off the stitch marker and start 1 single crochet, and 1 increase into the next stitch. And that's all you need to do for round number 5. At the end of round 5, that's what we have. We have 18 stitches. So from round 6 to 8 we're going to work a single crochet around So for 3 more rounds you're going to make just single crochet without any increase. I will finish these 3 rounds and I will meet you there. I finish round number 8, that's how it looks like. Now for round number 9 we're going to do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease or round in this way. At the end of round 9 we should have 12 stitches, that's how it looks like. For round 10 we're just doing single crochet around. This is how it looks like at the end of round 10. Now I'm going to fill a little the bottom wing. I'm not going to fill all the way through like I did for the top wings because I don't want it to be too round, but a little bit flat like this. But if you like it, you can have it round, as I say. For me, this is enough. For the last round, which is round number 11, we are going to decrease a round. I finished round 11, our last round, and I did decreases all around. So now we can cut the yarn. And I'm going to close with a yarn needle like we did before for the top wings. Now we're going to hide the tail. That's how it looks like, and of course we need one more in this way. Now we have our 4 pieces and we're going to sew them together. I forgot to mention before, I apologize for that. When you make your second piece, you can leave a long tail for sewing purposes. I didn't, so I'm going to use the same color yarn and we're going to join them together. If you forget like I did, there's no problem because we can use another thread of yarn. Okay, so we're going to join them just with the simple stitches. in this way. We have our wings ready. Now what I'm going to do with a contrasting color, we're going to make the body of our butterfly. So I'm going to pass through with my yarn needle the first part of the wing and through the second. In this way. I'm going to wrap it around this part, and then I'm start wrapping until I am satisfied. I'm going to hide the tail. You're going to wrap it around until you like the result. I think I like it like this, so I'm going to leave a little bit of tail, and with my yarn needle I'm going to pass through one of the wings this way, then in the other side. Now we're going to make the antennas. For the antennas, we're going to make a chain of 25 or more if you like. I have my 25, 26 to close. We're going to use the yarn needle. We're going to pass through under the body. knots that is there, adjust a little bit. This way. I'm going to make a couple of knots here. They're going to simulate the head. We are going to cut the excess of the yarn. And our butterfly is ready. I hope you like this video. If it's so, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!